beer, all domestic beer down at concession stand, $3 all day long. All Tarver Brewing Company beer, $2 down at the concession stand. We also have hats and shirts at 20% off. And we will be having sausage dogs for $3.50 plus your hot dogs, nachos, candy, and assorted drinks. So all beer, domestic $3, TC $2.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Doug Page along with you here as we get set for day 2 of the 2020 CVCL tournament here, hosted by the Tarboro River Bandits here at Tarboro Municipal Stadium in Tarboro, North Carolina. As today, in game number 3, it'll be the visiting Wake Forest Fungo taking on the host and the Tarboro River Bandits. Again, the winner will move on to the winner's bracket matchup to face the top seeded Fuquay-Varina Twins, who won last night 7-3. And as they moved into Game 6, it'll be played in the nightcap tomorrow night following Game number 5. Now, the loser of this game will get back in action right away, just like we saw yesterday, as they will face off against the Carolina Thunder, who ended up losing yesterday. And so that will be how the matchup will work. So the winner, again, gets the rest of the day off. Will play tomorrow night. But the loser, they will be right back in action. Again, the visiting team today, the Wake Forest Fungo, as they finish the regular season with a 7-9 record in league play. And overall, they finished with a 15-19 record. They, though, have lost each of their last 6 games, looking to try to get back into the win column. For the Tarboro River Bandits, 11-5 league record. That was second best during the regular season. 26-11 overall, tied for the most wins in the league with Fuquay-Varina. And they are on a 3-game winning streak coming in to this one today. We'll get you a look here at the starting lineups first for the visiting Wake Forest Fungo. Leading things off, and at shortstop, it'll be number 5, Jack Hicks. Batting second, the left fielder, number 23, Logan Barber. Batting third, the second baseman, number 7, Alex Ortiz. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 6, Bobby Dixon. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 30, Justin Bowers. Batting sixth, it'll be the right fielder, number 24, Jordan Payne. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 19, Peyton Creech. Batting eighth, the third baseman, it'll be number 1, Braxton Bodorf. And batting ninth, the catcher, number 38, Sean Roseborough. Starting pitcher today for Wake Forest will be number 18, Cameron O'Brien. And for the visiting Fungo, they are coached by Brendan Hogan and assisted by Brad Miz. Now we'll get you here a look at the starting lineup for the Tarboro River Bandits and what they will roll out in front of their home crowd here tonight. Leading things off, it'll be the second baseman, number 14, Thomas Fox. Batting second, it'll be the first baseman, number 29, Casey Karras. Batting third, it'll be the third baseman wearing number 5, Zach Whitaker. Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 24, Trayvon Smith. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 18, Gage Riddick. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 11, Brantley Cutler. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 33, Carter Smith. Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 2, Philip Boykin. And batting ninth, it'll be the shortstop, number 21, Grant Jarman. And the starting pitcher for the River Bandits will be number 3, Ryan Andrazik. As the River Bandits are coached by Brandon Matthews and assisted by Brandon Hodges. As the River Bandits getting introduced to the field. Again, Game 3 of our 2020 CVCL tournament. Yesterday in Game 1, it was a big win for the Carolina Pirates, 15-2 over the Carolina Thunder. That game was called in 5 innings, the mercy rule. And then in the nightcap, we saw a very competitive game between the Carolina Pirates as they put up a fight but fell just short 7-3 against the Fuquay-Varina Twins. As the Twins moved on to the winner bracket. As we get set here, we will turn things over to the PA announcer, and as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Paige along with you here as we get set for game number 3 of the 2020 CVCL tournament between the Fungo and the River Bandits. As we'll get you a more detailed look here at the starting pitcher today for the River Bandits, number 3, Ryan Andrazik. As for Andrazik, again wearing jersey number 3, he is out of Union College. Getting you a look at his stats on the year for the River Bandits and what he's been able to do so far this season. A couple of wins under his belt this season. As he'll look to try to pitch the River Bandits into the winner's bracket. Obviously an easier path going through the winner's bracket than if you have to come back through the loser's bracket to try to make your way to the championship game on Saturday. As Andrzejczyk going through his warm-up pitches. Take a look at some of the individual league leaders on the season in the CVCL. As Andrzejczyk, a 2.75 ERA, 5th in the league during the regular season. Also for Andrzejczyk, he was up there in strikeouts, just missing out in the top 5. 25 on the season. Up there among the league leaders. As we will get things underway as again on the season for the River Bandits. Again, a 3-game winning streak coming in. 5-3 at home during the regular season, 6-2 away. 93 runs scored on the season, 59 runs allowed, the second best run differential in the league, second to the Twins out of Fuquay-Varina. And stepping in to lead things off for the River Bandits, for the Fungo, it'll be their shortstop, number 5, Jack Hicks. He'll step in to the left-handed batter's box as Hicks will try to get things going. Hicks from Kentucky. We'll watch the first pitch miss up and away. 5:05, the time of our first pitch. Here from Tarboro, North Carolina. The 1-0 is a fastball. That one will come above the belt as the count evens up. Here at a ball and a strike. And the catcher there tried to frame it on the outer half. Couldn't hold on to it. Is that a Smith? Doing the catching today. Also give you a look here defensively how the River Bandits line up. There's one in there for a called strike. The count evens up 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two-two pitch on its way from Andrzejczyk, and that one just going to miss low in the zone. Home crowd wanted the call. So the count will go full. Here to the leadoff hitter, Jack Hicks. Payoff pitch, swung on, given a ride, but foul down the left field line. And out of play. To a full count here, and the first batter of the game. Here's the 3-2, called strike 3 on the inner half. And it's a strikeout looking for Andrzejczyk to get things underway. So there's one out. So that'll bring up the left fielder, number 23, Logan Barber, for the Fungo. For Barber, out of William Peace. Steps into the right-handed batter's box with one away and the base is empty. That one going to miss on the outer half of the plate. And catcher Smith will go through the signs. Fastball swung through and missed. And that'll even the count up here, the ball and a strike. To Logan Barber. Second batter here in the top of the first. The pitch, breaking ball. That one drops in for a called strike 2. So far so good here for Andrzejczyk. Trying to maybe follow up with a second strikeout already. Here's the offering, and that one going to stay up in the zone. Barber kneeled down a little bit. Count evens up here 2-2. Alex Ortiz in the on-deck circle for the Fungo. 2-2 offering is swung on, skied in the air, but that'll get out of play first base side. Keeps the at-bat alive. Andrzejczyk trying to avoid going to another full count here after he got the leadoff batter Hicks to look on a called third strike. This one, swing off the bat, comes right back to the batter. Help the catcher out there by giving him the baseball. Count holds it 2-2. All right, the 13th pitch of the inning for Andrzejczyk. That one swung on, head out to center. That'll be played by Creech, goes down and he makes the catch. As soon as that was Boykin making the catch out there in center. So a nice play for the second out of the inning as Boykin left his feet for a big second out. And that'll bring up Alex Ortiz, the second baseman for the Fungo. Where's jersey number 7? Fouls that one back. For Ortiz out of NC Central. And a left-handed batter for Andrzejczyk to face. Had the count 0-1. That one fouled right back into the net. He's on the fastball. Fouled it right back. So the count is 0-2. The strikeout looking to start the game, then a beautiful catch by Logan Barber off the swing of his bat, and then it was Boykin out in center. Came up with the catch. Here's the 0-2. And that one's in there, called strike 3, and it's a 1-2-3. Top of the first inning for Andrzejczyk as Ortiz is down looking on strikes. Pair of strikeouts in the inning. And that will send us to the bottom of the first. As it will be Fox, Karras, and Whitaker for the River Bandits. We'll step aside as you're watching the 2020 CVCL tournament. Here, game number 3 from Tarboro, North Carolina. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dick Page along with you here as we get set for the bottom of the first inning as the Tarboro River Bandits will make their way to the plate after their starter, Ryan Andrzejczyk, worked a 1-2-3 top of the first. Pair of strikeouts for him. Starting pitcher here for the Fungo will be Cameron O'Brien. As O'Brien on the season, a 3-1 record. This is his 7th start of the year. 17 2/3 innings, 10 hits allowed, 5 runs, 3 of those are earned. He has 11 walks, 31 strikeouts. Batters hitting just 161 against him, a 1.53 ERA. The right-hander finishing his warm-up pitches. As for the starter, O'Brien out of Campbell. So he will get things going, try to see if he can match the performance from Andrzejczyk for the River Bandits. So it'll be Thomas Fox, the second baseman, wears jersey number 14 to get things going for Tarboro. As the first pitch from O'Brien is going to miss up for a ball. Thomas Fox out of Bridgewater. Waits the 1-0. Fastball, that'll be in there for a called strike. Still looking for our first base runner here early on in this one. The catcher, Roseboro, goes through the signs. O'Brien delivers. That one skied out of play first base side. As Thomas will jump ahead in the count. Nobody out here, bottom of the first inning. Casey Karras in the on-deck circle for the River Bandits. Here's the 1-2. O'Brien delivers, and that one gets by the catcher, Roseboro, all the way to the backstop. The count evens up. We saw the leadoff hitter in the game for the Fungo, Jack Hicks, see a full count before he took a called third strike. Two-two offering. Fox awaits it. And he'll swing, but followed in the netting. And it comes down on top of the dugout, first base side of the Fungo. Count will hold here, 2 balls and 2 strikes. For the River Bandits, finished the regular season with the second best record behind the Twins. 26-11 overall, 11-5 in the league play. A 93-59 run differential. This one is fouled off of the catcher, Roseboro. Home plate umpire will give him some time. He'll walk the baseball out to the pitcher, O'Brien. And taking a look here at some of the league leaders in terms of pitching. For O'Brien, up there in strikeouts. With the 31 coming in on the season. Count and holds here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody up bottom of the first inning. Fox awaits the pitch, and that one is taken low. He's able to pull the left hand off of the bat, didn't offer at it. And so the count will go full. So both leadoff hitters here in the first inning see full 3-2 counts. As O'Brien trying to not put the first base runner of the game on. And O'Brien's going to step off here. The tall right-hander out of Campbell. Trying to find the first out. Here's the payoff pitch. And that one is swung on, skied in the air by Fox, but that'll get out of play. And that'll make its way out of the ballpark. Good battle going here between O'Brien and Thomas Fox. Jack Hicks, the leadoff hitter for the Fungo. He took a called third strike on the 6th pitch of that at-bat. Here's another payoff pitch, and that one is swung at and missed. And heading down to first is Fox, and he's going to make it. So it's a strikeout in the books. But Fox will reach, as it is a leadoff base runner for the River Bandits. So that'll bring up Casey Karras, the first baseman for the River Bandits. For Karras out of Messiah. He will step into the left-handed batter's box with a runner here at first. This one will throw over. Casey Karras, he led the CVCL during the regular season, a .440 batting average. Was also second in the league with hits with 22. There's another throw over to check the runner. Karras also 4th in the league with 14 runs batted in on the season. The Fungo with a pair of batters that were in the top 5 in RBIs. Bobby Dixon with 17, Justin Bowers with 13, both in the starting lineup. This one is swung on. That one hit out to right center, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot for Casey Karras on the first pitch that he sees. And he will give Tarboro a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first inning. No doubter for the left-handed swinger out of Messiah. So for Casey Karras, he'll help the .440 batting average. He'll also pick up his 23rd hit of the season. And he will get RBIs number 15 and 16 as he goes big fly for the River Bandits to give them a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first inning. So still nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning. That'll bring up the third baseman, Zach Whitaker, against O'Brien, and that one skips by. So a strikeout in the inning, but no outs, and O'Brien surrenders the 2-run home run after the ball got by the catcher, Roseboro. So 2 RBIs out of the home run from Casey Karras. This one is fouled off.
Chris Soul, you just want a certificate from the concession stand by virtue of Casey Karras' home run.
So for Zach Whitaker, he wears jersey number 5 out of Potomac State, an infielder. Looking to try to keep this inning going. That one goes in for a strike. So the home run for Karras, that's the 3rd home run that we've seen in the tournament. After there were 2 yesterday from the Carolina Pirates and their catcher, C.J. Martin. This one swung on, hit to the shortstop. That one is going to be gloved, but missed as it was bobbled by Hicks out at shortstop for the Fungo. And that'll be the first error of the game as Whitaker will reach on the E6. So that'll bring up the left fielder, Trayvon Smith. Where's jersey number 24? Trayvon Smith out of Glenville State College in West Virginia. He will step into the left-handed batter's box. We have the runner here at first, so first error of the game. Yes. Hicks was unable to field it out there at short for the Fungo. So we'll see what Trayvon Smith can do. In Tarboro, 2-0 lead thanks to the home run from Casey Karras. That one's a chopper. Going to be a tough play. The pitcher picks it up. O'Brien, no throw. As he holds on to it. And so that'll be an infield single for Trayvon Smith, the left fielder. And a big inning going here for the River Bandits in the bottom of the first, their second hit of the inning. As that moves Whitaker up to second. And now we're going to get a meeting out here on the mound. Again, for the Fungo, they are coached by Brennan Hogan, a 2018 graduate from UNC Pembroke. Won the 2018 CVCL championship with the Fungo. Their assistant coach, Brad Miz, he's graduated from NC Central in 2020. He also won a CVCL championship with the Fungo in 2018. Still nobody out here in the inning for the River Bandits. A strikeout and then a drop third strike to the leadoff batter, Thomas Fox. And then the first pitch he saw, Casey Karras, a 2-run shot over the fence in right center. Made it 2-0. Then a E6 allowed Whitaker to reach, and then Smith legging out the infield single as there was no throw from the pitcher, Cam O'Brien. So that brings up the designated hitter, Gage Riddick. There's jersey number 18 as he will take a ball for Gage Riddick out of Eastern Michigan. Steps into the right-handed batter's box. He's ahead in the count 1-0. Runners lead from first and second. O'Brien a couple looks back. The pitch. And that one will miss. The catcher couldn't hold on to it. So the count goes to 2-0. So the count 2-0. Defensively for the Fungo, they'll play back here on the infield. Runners take their leads, nobody being held on. O'Brien a couple looks, and he faked the throw back to second. Nobody was covering, so no throw. Gage Riddick trying to see what he can do. Trying to see if he can be the 5th consecutive batter to reach base here. And now this one gets by the catcher, and that will allow both runners to move up. So now it's second and third. And nobody out. As Whitaker moves over to third. Smith down to second, and the count 3-0 here to Gage Riddick. Now the infield in here for the Wake Forest Fungo. O'Brien delivers, and that one's high, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. So that'll bring up the right fielder, number 11, Brantley Cutler. For Cutler, the University of Maryland Eastern Shore. Step into the left-handed batter's box. With a big RBI opportunity here in the bottom of the first inning for the River Bandits. Nobody out, 2 runs already in, infield in for the Wake Forest Fungo. Here's the pitch, and that one will miss up high for a ball. A labor-intensive inning for Cam O'Brien, the starter for the Fungo. As he'll step off here. Again, the tall right hitter out of Campbell. Came in with 3 wins on the year, just 1 loss. And there's a fastball right down Broadway for a called strike. For O'Brien, he has faced the River Bandits once this year, 1-0. He tossed 4 innings, allowed 2 runs, 1 earned on 3 hits, struck out 4, walked 4. As the count is even here, ball and a strike. And that'll miss up above the letters. The count is now 2-1. That start for O'Brien against the River Bandits came back on July 8th. It was an 8-2 win for Wake Forest. Here's the pitch. That one swung on and missed a fastball. As Cutler couldn't make contact with it. As he tries to become the 6th consecutive batter here in the bottom of the first inning to reach base for the River Bandits. They have him loaded, nobody out, already 2 runs in. The catcher, Carter Smith, in the on-deck circle for Tarboro. Here's the offering, and that one is swung on and missed. Not able to hold up on it was Cutler, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So that'll bring up the catcher, Carter Smith. There's jersey number 33. As he is out of Florida State. As he fouls back the first pitch. So the count will go to 0-1. So 2 strikeouts in the inning for O'Brien. But just 1 away on the scoreboard. 2-0 lead. Runners lead from all 3 bases. Here's the pitch. And that one will be a called strike. High fastball, but right under the letters. So the count 0-2 here to the River Bandits catcher. Carter Smith with the center fielder Philip Boykin in the on-deck circle. Boykin had a nice diving catch out in center in the top of the first inning. And this one's low, but held on to there by the catcher, Roseboro. Nowhere for the runners to go. So the count of ball and 2 strikes. Now time asked for here and granted. I believe that was actually asked for by the catcher, Roseboro. Don't think that was the batter, Smith, asked for it. Nonetheless, here's the 1-2 pitch. And that was low, gets by the catcher. Here comes the runner. And he's going to score as Whitaker will score from third to make it 3-0. As Smith goes over to third, Riddick will go down to second. And the count now 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Whitaker, who got on by the air in the shortstop, scores on the pitch that gets by the catcher, Roseboro. Here's Here's the 2-2, and that one's fouled right back into the netting by Carter Smith. So it's a 3-0 lead for the River Bandits here in the bottom of the first inning. 2-2 pitch, and the catcher Roseberry able to keep that one in front of him. The count full now, 3-2. A 24th pitch of the inning here for O'Brien. And he's in danger of bringing in the 4th run of the game. Here's the pitch, and that one is fouled at the plate. With the infield in, all it's going to take is just a bloop single from Carter Smith. Try to bring in at least 1 run, maybe 2. First base is open after the pitch that got by Roseboro allowed the runners to move up and a run to come in. 1 away here in the bottom of the first. Righty-lefty matchup. Smith awaits the 3-2 again, and that one's low, and that'll be ball 4. And the base is loaded again. Second walk of the inning for O'Brien. So that'll bring up the center fielder, as it'll be number 2, Philip Boykin. For Boykin out of Norfolk State. Made that nice diving catch out in center field in the top of the inning. See what he can do here with the bases loaded. 1 away. Takes the first pitch high for a ball. And something you never want to see for O'Brien, getting close to that 30 pitch mark here in the first inning. Again, this is his 7th start of the summer for the Fungo. That one fouled out of play, first base side. Count evens up here to ball and a strike. So 2 strikeouts and 2 walks in the inning for O'Brien. Has also yielded 1 hit, the 2-run home run off the bat of Casey Karras. Runners with their leads. Here's the 1-1. That one swung on, fouled back. And as chopping it was Boykin. So the count, a ball and 2 strikes. The number 9 batter, Grant Jarman, in the on-deck circle. The only batter this inning so far that's come to play that hasn't reached was Brantley Cutler. Struck out swinging. O'Brien delivers the 1-2, and that one's high. Gets away from the catcher, Roseboro, but not far enough away for the runners to move up. So the count even here, 2 balls and 2 strikes. This will be pitch number 30 of the inning for O'Brien. Here's the 2-2. Pitch number 30 is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that's the second out of the inning. So that'll bring up the shortstop, Grant Jarman. There's jersey number 21 out of UNC Greensboro. So the 3rd strikeout of the inning for O'Brien. But it's only the 2nd out after the drop 3rd strike. And that one's in there for a called strike to Jarman, the number 9 batter. So the River Bandits have sent all 9 batters to the plate here in the bottom of the first inning. And the on-deck circle is Thomas Fox, who got things started with that drop 3rd strike. And there's strike 2, another fastball pounds the strike zone. So the count 0-2, and for O'Brien, he's looking for the rare 4th strikeout inning here in the bottom of the first to get him out of it. Runners take their leads. 0-2 pitch on its way. Jarman awaits, and that's a called strike 3. So 4 strikeouts in the inning for O'Brien, but he does give up 3 runs. As that will send us to the top of the 2nd inning. So 3 runs score off 1 hit, a pair of walks in the inning, also an error, a couple of wild pitches. And that will send us to the top of the second. 3-0 Tarboro on top of Wake Forest. As you're watching the 2020 CVCL tournament, here game 3 from Tarboro, North Carolina. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Doug Page along with you here as we get set for the top of the second inning. Ryan Andrzejczyk back out there for the River Bandits. Wanted to give you his stats before he started there in the top of the first. Couldn't get him to load. He had that 1-2-3 inning, so we'll get you his numbers here coming into the start. As his first pitch here is going to miss for a ball as he faces Bobby Dixon to get things underway. A 2-1 record on the year. This is his third start. Does have a complete game on the year. 19 2/3 innings. 20 hits, 8 runs, 6 of those earned. 1 hit batter, 12 strikeouts to 6 walks, 2.75 earned run average. As the count here is even 1-1. Now make it 2-1. To the number 4 batter, the first baseman Bobby Dixon for the Wake Forest Fungo. Here's the 2-1. That one swung on. Hit out to center. Looking up for it is Boykin, and that one is out of here. The wind carries that one. A solo home run for Bobby Dixon as Boykin, all he could do was look at it. So after the efficient first inning, Andrzejczyk has given up his first run of the game. A solo shot to lead off the top of the second inning here for the Fungo. Makes it a 3-1 score. So that'll bring up the designated hitter, Justin Bowers, with nobody out. So for Bobby Dixon, as a strike is called here. That's his 18th RBI of the season. He came in 3rd in the league in RBIs. And the count here now 1-1 to the batter, Justin Bowers, the designated hitter. With nobody out. And the Fungo onto the scoreboard. There's a strike, a fastball. Catches the outer half of the zone. For Bowers, wears jersey number 30 out of NC Central into the right-handed batter's box. And he swings and misses at the 1-2 pitch, third strikeout for Andrzejczyk. And there's one away. So that will bring up the right fielder, Jordan Payne, out of NC Central into the right-handed batter's box. 1 run in here in the inning. A solo shot from Bobby Dixon leading things off. There's one tipped into the glove of the catcher, Smith. Count starts off 0-1. That home run from Dixon was off a 2-1 pitch. And this one is a called strike 2. Fastball on the outer half. That swing from Dixon, it carried over the left center field wall. Looked like initially maybe Boykin was going to have a chance at it, but then he made the look to the skies as he knew that it was just going to keep carrying. This one misses outside of the zone. Ball and 2 strikes to the right fielder, Jordan Payne. And there's a fastball. Looked good, but no call from the home plate umpire. So the count evens up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wake Forest center fielder Peyton Creech in the on-deck circle. This one swung on, and that one is going to drop fair down the right field line. Looking for 2 is Payne, and he will get there standing up. So that will be the second hit of the inning. Another extra base hit for the Fungo. So that'll bring up Peyton Creech. Wears jersey number 19. As he is out of Barton College, just up the road in Wilson. So he'll step into left-handed batter's box. So the Fungo, better look here at the starter Andrzejczyk in the second inning compared to the first. He worked a 1-2-3 with 2 strikeouts in the first inning, but so far here against the middle of the lineup, he's given up a home run and a double along with a strikeout to the 4, 5, and 6 batters. Count starts off 1-0 to Creech. Look back to second by Andrzejczyk. Now the pitch. That one swung on and missed. Good pitch to low in the zone. The count evens up. Braxton Bodorf in the on-deck circle for the Fungo, the third baseman. Pretty good lead out at second for Payne. This one swung on, fouled out of play. Over off on the third base side. So the count 1-2. One away here in the top of the second inning. Wake Forest onto the scoreboard. They answer the 3-run bottom of the first with a run of their own. So now we've seen home runs from both teams in this game. And a step off, look the runner back at second. Creech again, the number 7 batter in the Fungo lineup. Here's the 1-2, and that one swung on, a chopper to the right side. That'll move the runner up. Second baseman throws it in time as Thomas able to make the throw to Kares for the second out. 4-3 on the putout. So Payne moves up to third, and that will bring up the third baseman, Braxton Bodorf. Bodorf, who wears jersey number 1 out of the College of Charleston in West Virginia. Takes a fastball here outside, the left-hander. Looking to try to see if he can get a 2-out runner in from third base. Number 8 batter in the lineup. The catcher, Sean Roseborough, in the on-deck circle. This one fouled back. That'll even the count up. New baseball here. Runner leads off third. That is Jordan Payne. Here's the 1-1. And that one in there for called strike 2. Not offering at it was Bodorf. He'll re-Velcro the gloves. Steps back in. Trying to keep the inning alive. Here's the 1-2 offering. That one swung on. Scott in the air. Could be troubled on the third base line. And that one is caught by the shortstop. Is Jarman able to find it in the sun. And that will end the inning on the P6. So 1 run in the inning off 2 hits. It was a solo home run from Bobby Dixon to lead things off. And we've got a 3-1 score as we go to the bottom of the second inning here from Tarboro Municipal Stadium in Tarboro, North Carolina, as you're watching the 2020 CVCL Tournament, Game 3, here live from Tarboro, North Carolina. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dick Page along with you here as we get set for the bottom half of the second inning. Tarboro with a 3-1 lead. Back to the top of the order as 9 batters came to the plate in the first inning against the starter, Cam O'Brien, for the Fungo. So it will be Fox. First pitch here will miss for a ball. Fox struck out in his first at bat, but it was a drop third strike that got by the catcher, Roseboro, that allowed him to reach. And then that would be followed up by a 2-run home run from Casey Karras, the only hit so far for the River Bandits. And here's a called strike. So after yesterday just seeing 2 home runs from one player between 2 games, we've now seen a home run from both teams in the same game. Here's the 1-1 from O'Brien. That one fouled back into the netting. So the count now goes to a ball and 2 strikes. It was a labor-filled first inning for O'Brien, despite striking out 4 batters in the inning. He tossed 31 pitches. This one swung on and into the glove of the third baseman. The throw is off the line. That's going to be an error. And that will allow the runner, Fox, to head down to second. So a E5 will allow Thomas Fox to make his way down to second. Second error of the game for the Fungo. So runner at second, nobody out. That'll bring up Casey Karras. He went yard his first time up. The left-hander putting it over the fence in right field, a no-doubter. As he chops here, the first pitch. That one's bobbled by the first baseman. He'll get the out at first, but that will allow the runner, Fox, to move over. Off the 3 and assisted for the first out. So that'll bring up Zach Whitaker. Whitaker reached and eventually would score in the first inning. He reached on an error by the shortstop, Hicks, who couldn't handle the baseball. And then Whitaker, he scored on a wild pitch. As he was the 3rd run of the game back in the first inning for the River Bandits. First pitch here gets by the catcher, and that's going to allow the 4th run of the game to score. As Thomas Fox will score off of the wild pitch. So that will make it 4-0. It's going to be 4-1 in favor of Tarboro. Still just 1 hit to this point for the River Bandits. Count 1-0 to the third baseman, Zach Whitaker. And Whitaker will foul this one back out of play. Count evens up, get a ball and a strike. Trevon Smith in the on-deck circle. He had an infield single his first time up. One pitch here from the right-hander, O'Brien. And that one will be up in the zone. Count goes to 2-1. So that's now the 2nd run of the game. That scoring on a baseball that's got away from the catcher, Roseboro. This one fouled back. Fastball nicked into the netting. Count evens up here, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So in that number 2 spot, Casey Karras, he has been very aggressive. He's seen just 2 pitches and 2 at-bats, has a home run and then that ground out to first that moved the runner Thomas Fox over to third that then eventually allowed him to score. So definitely a productive out. Here's the 2-2. That one misses on the outer half. The count goes full here, 3-2. To Whitaker, trying to reach base for the 2nd time in this one. Roseboro sets up, gives the signs. O'Brien delivers. And that one misses a fastball. And that'll be a 1-out walk. We'll put a runner on first. Sluttering of Trayvon Smith. Single. Moved to second on a wild pitch and was stranded at third in the first inning. That's here with the runner Whitaker at first. Righty-lefty matchup. Gage Riddick in the on-deck circle. Check here on the runner at first. Whitaker back safely. That is the third walk of the game for Cam O'Brien. That one swung on, solid contact, but the center fielder has it lined up, and making the catch is Creech. He'll get that one back in as the runner Whitaker has to go back to first. So an F8 on the put out there. So that'll bring up Gage Riddick, the designated hitter. He walked on 4 pitches his first time up. 4-1 lead for the River Bandits. A run home here in the inning. Quick throw over. That time a little bit closer. Sliding back in was Whitaker. Had a little bit more momentum towards second that time. We've yet to see a stolen base attempt here in this one. O'Brien peeks over the shoulder. Waits a little bit. And now time asked for here at the plate by Riddick. A game of chess there between Whitaker on first and the pitcher O'Brien. Trying to see who would make the move first. Now the runner goes, but he stops. And that one is going to be fouled on the right field line. Not able to get to it was the right fielder, Payne. So that one will be fouled. So the count 0-1 here to Riddick. Here's the pitch. That'll miss up and away. So the 1-1 count here. 2 away. Runner at first. O'Brien looking over the shoulder, throws over, and Whitaker able to get back. Didn't have enough time to go to the slide, so he had to do some footwork there to avoid the tag from the first baseman, Dixon. Dixon represents the run for the Fungo. His solo home run to lead off the top half of the second inning. Got Wake Forest onto the scoreboard. 1-1 pitch still here. Now the runner goes. Swung on and missed. Throw down to second. Is going to be in plenty of time to get the base runner Whitaker. So that'll be a caught stealing. 2-4. As that will end the inning. And will send us to the top of the third as we've played 2 full here at the Tarbury Municipal Stadium in Tarbury, North Carolina, in the 2020 CVCL Tournament Game 3. As we look to crown a champion on Saturday, we'll step aside. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Doug Page along with you here as we get set for the top of the third inning. As the Wake Forest Fungo will have their number 9 batter and catcher Sean Roseborough at the plate. Actually, it will not be the catcher Sean Roseborough. Roseborough was scheduled to have his first at bat of the game, but it will be number 3 to bat here. So we'll have to check to see who number 3 is. According to their roster that I have from online, it says that it's supposed to be Josh Harvey, who is listed as number 3 on their roster that I was given. So we'll say that he's going to pinch hit here for Sean Roseborough. That one swung on. That one's hit out to center. Back for it and looking up, and that one is gone. A home run for, I believe, Josh Harvey, as Boykin was looking up there, and that one is going to be out of here. So a home run. So that'll turn things over to the top of the order. So that'll bring up Jack Hicks. So now a talk on the mound here between the catcher Smith and the pitcher Andrzejczyk, his second home run that he has given up in this one. And again, it's another leadoff home run. And that one will miss to Hicks. Hicks struck out looking his first time up. That was back in the first inning. And the catcher, Smith, was holding that one, but couldn't get a call from the plate umpire. So again, I believe the batter was Josh Harvey, who hit the home run. Fungo had him listed as number 3 on their online roster. But he was a pinch hitter. It was supposed to be the catcher, Sean Roseborough, who did not get a chance to come up to the plate through either of the first 2 innings. And now this one fouled at the plate. So the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Jack Hicks. Base is empty. Nobody out, and the score now 4-2. And that one going to miss. So the count full here, 3-2. So Josh Harvey out of Covenant getting that home run, and that one will miss, so ball 4. So that'll bring up Logan Barber, the left fielder. He flied out to the center fielder, Boykin. Had that beautiful catch. And there's a strike called on the outer half of the plate to Logan Barber. Again, Barber 0 for 1 in the game. And that'll miss low. So they count a ball and a strike here to Logan Barber. Has a runner at first. Does Andrzejczyk after issuing the walk. And this one chopped foul over towards the dugout, first base side. So they count a ball and 2 strikes. Again, nobody out here in the top of the third inning. We've got a 4-2 score. 3 home runs between the 2 teams here early on. The 1-2 pitch, that one almost caught the batter, Barber. Fans wanted it to be a called third strike. So the count evens up 2-2. where the runner Hicks staying at first. Now a throw over to check on him. Yes, he's back in time. Back to the top of the order here for the Fungo. Barber, number 2 batter in the lineup. Swings at this one. Chops it to second. Turn to short. The flip, and it's not going to be in time. So they'll get the force at second. As Hicks is out 4-6 on the fielder's choice. So Barber reaches on the fielder's choice, but that is the first out of the inning. And that will bring up Alex Ortiz, the second baseman. He struck out looking to end the first inning. That was part of a 1-2-3 inning for Andrzejczyk to start things out. And a balk is called on the pitcher, Andrzejczyk. So a balk will allow the runner, Barber, to move down to second. A call you usually don't see all that often in college summer baseball. But it is called here and puts a runner now in scoring position. For the Fungo. That one swung on. That's going to be gloved by the second baseman. Can he come up with it? Nobody saves a run. And luckily the throw was handled by the third baseman, so status quo here. As Ortiz does reach at first. The runner Barber moves over to third. So they will give that an infield single to Ortiz. So 4th hit of the game for the Fungo. Their second hit of the inning, and there's now runners on the corners with one away. Got a chat here on the mound. The coaches for the River Bandits out chatting with Andrzejczyk and Smith. Bobby Dixon is the batter. He went yard his first time up. A solo shot to start off the second inning. And the River Bandits would love to avoid that happening again here in the third, as that would give the Fungo a lead if the baseball were to leave the park. So runners at first and third. There is one out here in the inning. Double play still in order. Andrzejczyk delivers. That'll miss up and away for a ball. Runner over at third is Barber. He reached on the fielder's choice, moved to second on a balk, and now a steal of second. No throw from the catcher Smith with that runner at third. So Ortiz goes down to second. See maybe if they decide to walk Dixon here. The count 2-0. And that one swung on, and that'll be through. Takes a weird hop off of the infield grass. 1 run scores. And that's all it'll score, but it's an RBI single for Bobby Dixon. And that will make it 4-3. And scoring from third was Barber. And then after that stolen base, Ortiz, he goes to third. So it's runners at first and third, still one away now. Back-to-back singles from Ortiz and Dixon. So now it'll be the designated hitter, Justin Bowers. There's a called strike. Bowers struck out his first time up. That fouled the home run from Dixon in the second inning. Runners lead from first and third. That one swung on. That one's given a ride to left, going back for it, the left fielder, and that one's off of the fence. It stays in the park. 1 run scores, and we are now tied at 4. As it's another single, third in a row, as Justin Bowers almost gave his team the lead, but a long single off of the fence as Dixon moves all the way over to third. And again, we are tied 4-4, sixth into the ball game for the Fungo. As that'll bring up Jordan Payne. He had a double his first time up, would eventually get stranded at third. As the meeting on the mound here breaks up. We've already had one mound visit in the inning, so the next one would need a pitching change for the River Bandits. Still just one out in the inning. As that out was a fielder's choice, 4-6 put out to the leadoff batter, Jack Hicks. This one will miss outside to Payne. Again, a double in his first at bat. That came off of a 2-2 pitch. 3 runs home, though, in the inning for the Fungo, who have tied it up. And again, another stolen base as Bowers heads down to second. So now 2 runners in scoring position for the Fungo. Payne, the number 6 batter in the lineup. As he swings, and that one is going to give the lead to the Fungo. They're going to be aggressive. Now they're going to have to hold the second runner. Here's maybe a throw to second, and that one is not going to be in time. So Payne will give his team the lead as Dixon scores from third. Bowers goes to third. So another hit for Payne and an RBI, and that will give the Fungo a 5-4 lead, their 7th hit of the ball game. As that will bring up the 7th batter in the lineup, Peyton Creech. So it looks like we're going to have a meeting on the mound here. That's a 4-run inning right now for the Fungo. Still just one out here in the top of the 3rd inning. And it looks like we are going to have a pitching change. As there's a pitcher warming up down in the bullpen for the River Bandits. Still been no signal from either of the umpires or from the River Bandits head coach and Brandon Matthews. He still stands out on the mound talking to his pitcher Andrzejczyk and his catcher Smith. And now the pitcher making his way in from the bullpen. So we will have a pitching change. We'll send this one to a quick break. We'll get the number and name of the new pitcher. We'll come back, give you his details. As it's a 5-4 lead now for the Fungo. You're watching the 2020 CVCL tournament here live from Tarboro, North Carolina. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. New pitcher into the game for the Tarboro River Bandits will be that of number 37, Eric Miles, a right-handed pitcher out of Presbyterian College. As we'll look to see if we can get you some numbers for Miles. So for Miles, this will be his second appearance of the season. He's worked 2 innings, allowed 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 3 strikeouts, 4.50 ERA. And he will come into a spot here where the Wake Forest Fungo have come alive with their offense as they have taken a 5-4 lead. As they have runners here at second and third. They've scored 4 runs in the inning to surge ahead for a 5-4 lead. As the batter will be Peyton Creech to face the new batter. So again, both runners on base. And Bauer and paying the responsibility of the starter, Andrzejczyk. Right now, he's on the hook for 5 runs. It could be 7, barring what happens. But again, the new pitcher is Eric Miles. First pitch is going to be a called strike to Creech. He grounded out to the second baseman, Thomas, his first time up. Miles delivers. That one is fouled into the netting right above the 2 players sitting outside of the dugout there on the third base side. So the count quickly 0-2. Braxton Baudorf, who stands in the on-deck circle, is the 9th batter of the inning that would make his way to the plate. Still just 1 out in the inning. Here's the offering, and that one is swung on and missed, strike 3. So a nice strikeout from Eric Miles in the first batter that he faces. So that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Braxton Baudorf. Popped up to the shortstop Jarman, who had to make an acrobatic catch running down the left field line in the sun to record the out. That was the 3rd out in the second inning. See if they can get Baudorf to make the 3rd out here in the 3rd inning. First pitch going to be fouled back and out of play.
Don't forget those 2 long TVC beers down at the concession stand.
So the count 0-1. Runners lead off second and third. Here's the pitch. That'll miss high to Baudorf, who holds off on the count 1-1. Runner over at third is Bowers. At second, it's Payne. Here's a called strike. Baudorf didn't like the call, so he's going to take an extra second, re-velcro up the batting gloves, and then make his way back into the left-handed batter's box. Eric Miles trying to get his team out of the inning. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and that one is going to miss. Is the catcher Smith not happy with that one? That one looked to be right down Broadway. But the count now even here, 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs in the inning. Here's the pitch. And that one swung on, given a ride, but foul down the right field line. So it's 5 runs off 7 hits, 2 errors so far for the Fungo. 4 runs, 1 hit, no errors for the River Bandits. Again, the River Bandits only hit a 2-run home run back in the first inning. An inning in which they scored 3 of their 4 runs. Here's another 2-2, and that one's a called strike 3, and that will do it. So a valiant job out of the bullpen for Eric Miles. Comes in, strikes out back-to-back batters. And 2 runners will be stranded on base. So 4 runs in the inning gives the Wake Forest Fungo a 5-4 lead as we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning here in game number 3 of the 2020 CVCL tournament. Winner moves into the winner's bracket tomorrow. The loser will have to play in our nightcap tonight. As we'll send this one to a break, we'll come back bottom of the 3rd inning, a 1-run game here from Tarboro, North Carolina. So it'll be Gage Riddick to lead things off here in the bottom of the third inning for the Tarboro River Bandits, trying to rally now in front of their home crowd. They had a comfortable 4-1 lead, but that has now turned into a 5-4 deficit after a big 4-run top of the third inning for the Fungo of Wake Forest. So stepping in, the designated hitter, Gage Riddick, walked in his first at bat. He was at the plate when Whitaker was caught stealing second to end the second inning. This one here well up in the zone. Cam O'Brien back out. Now he's been handed a lead from his offense. And he's also now working with a new catcher and Josh Harvey. There's a called strike there as Harvey came in as a pinch hitter and he made his presence felt very quickly. A solo home run that started everything in that third inning, the first of 4 runs that scored. Here's the 1-1. That'll miss over into the left-handed batter's box. The count now 2-1. It'll be the 5, 6, and 7 batters scheduled up here for the River Bandits. Riddick, Cutler, and Smith against Cam O'Brien, the right-hander out of Campbell. And that fastball will miss up in the zone. The count 3-1. With Brantley Cutler in the on-deck circle. So the count 3-1. And that one is swung out and missed. Big fastball up in the zone. Riddick tried to make contact with it, but he couldn't. We're in the bottom of the third inning. Payoff pitch coming here to Riddick. And that one is high, ball 4. So Gage Riddick, his second time tonight, he's walked as he reaches base. And that will bring up the right fielder, number 11, Brantley Cutler.
Brings to plate number 11, Brantley Cutler.
So Cutler will step into the left-handed batter's box. Throw over here to check on the runner. Tying run on base now for the River Bandits. Here's the pitch, and fastball there will miss low to Cutler. Cutler was one of the 4 strikeout victims of O'Brien in that crazy first inning, which he gave up 3 of those 4 runs. Settled down a little bit in the second inning, did give up a run. And that one was thrown in even though time was called, almost hit the batter Cutler. O'Brien let it go rather than holding on to it. I don't think that Cutler knew that the ball even came close to him as he was looking down at his cleats. Well, they throw over, no tag applied. O'Brien keeping tabs on the run over there first. He won't go. This one swung on. That one hit out to left center. That one's got some speed at the wall. That's out of here. A 2-run shot for Brantley Cutler. And just like that, the River Bandits are back on top, as it is 6-5. A 2-run shot for the River Bandits, their second hit of the game, both of them home runs. And Brantley Cutler has given his team the lead. So the leadoff walk and then the home run comes back to hurt the starter, Cam O'Brien, as it's now 6-5 in favor of the River Bandits, as that'll bring up the catcher, Carter Smith. And fastball here will miss up in the zone. So for Brantley Cutler, that home run was off of a 1-0 pitch. And he sent that one over the wall in left center. Now this one going to get all the way to the backstop as Smith jumps ahead in the count 2-0. So that's now 4 home runs in the game, 2 from both sides. As the ball traveling a little bit better today than we saw yesterday. As we're going to get a meeting on the mound here, Cam O'Brien going to get a talking to. As his offense had rallied to give him a 1-run lead as they scored 4 times in the top of the third to make it 5-4, but he's now surrendered the lead. A 2-run home run from Brantley Cutler.
And it's now I'd like to wish Grant John's mother, Kristen Harrison John, a most happy birthday. Happy birthday, Kristen.
So Carter Smith walked his first at bat. He's ahead in the count here, 2-0. Still nobody out. Here in the bottom of the third at 6-5. So both hits in this game for the River Bandits have come via the long ball. As this one misses up in the zone, it's now 3-0. First at bat for Carter Smith, he saw go full 3-2. And that one will miss, ball 4. So that'll bring up the center fielder, Philip Boykin, with nobody out. And now we're going to get a pitching change as the second visit out to the mound. So the afternoon will be over for Cam O'Brien. We'll have a new pitcher. We'll step aside as we'll take a break as you are watching the 2020 CVCL Tournament Game number 3 here live from Tarboro, North Carolina. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Doug Page along with you here as a pitching change. First call to the bullpen for the Wake Forest Fungo as they have taken their starter, Cam O'Brien, out of the contest. A tough start here to the bottom of the third inning. He surrendered 2 walks and a 2-run home run. So the reliever will be that of number 34, as it'll be Jason Arndt out of Elon. So he will take over on the mound. Arndt, the second pitcher of the game. And he will face the number 8 batter in Philip Boykin. Nobody out, runner here at first. The runner, Carter Smith, still the responsibility of the starter, O'Brien. First pitch upcoming here from Arndt. And that'll be in there for a called strike. Boykin 0 for 1 of the game, a strikeout That was back in the first inning. And now he's swinging a miss here at the 0-1. That one was out of the zone, but Boykin couldn't hold off on it. So he's quickly behind the count, 0-2, nobody out here. And it's now a 6-5 lead for the River Bandits after they came into the bottom half of the inning trailing 5-4. Plenty of offense between both teams here early in this one. 6-5, we're just in the third inning. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and that one is a fastball called for strike 3. There's 3 pitches, 3 strikes from the reliever, Art, and that's the first out of the inning. So that will bring up the shortstop, Grant Jarman, 0 for 1 with a strikeout as well. And it was back-to-back strikeouts in the first inning from the starter, Cam O'Brien, after he gave up those 3 runs. Here's the pitch. That one swung on. That one given a ride out to right, going back for the right fielder. And the catch is going to be made, an athletic catch there by Payne. So nice job by Payne to come in with it. Second out of the inning, as the runner has to go back to first. So F9. So that'll take us back to the top of the order. Thomas Fox will step in. He's been on base twice today, but he does not have a hit. He has struck out, reached on a drop third strike. He's also reached on an error by the third baseman, Baudorf. And here's one misses low and away over in the left-handed batter's box. So Fox will try to see if he can reach base for the third time in 3 at-bats. Trying to keep this inning alive. It's a 2-run inning so far for the River Bandits. 2-run shot from Brantley Cutler. Art, and there will be time called. Took a little bit too long. Fox wanted to break up the waiting game there. So now he'll ready here for the 1-0 pitch. Runner lead over at first, that's Smith. There's a fastball for a called strike. The count even up here, the ball and a strike. So Thomas Fox, he's got to the plate in each of the first 3 innings. Here's the 1-1. That'll miss in the left-handed batter's box. Good eye from Fox not to chase it. So the count 2 balls and a strike. Again, the winner will not have to play again tonight. They'll get a rest until tomorrow, but the loser will have to go right back into action in the nightcap. 2-1 pitch on its way from Art. And there's a fastball for a strike. Fox couldn't pull the trigger. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning. The River Bandits have rallied to take a 6-5 lead. Runner leads off first. Here's the offering, and that one is misses low outside. And we have a full count here. Looks like they're still going to hold the runner on. You would think that the first baseman would just play behind the runner here. But maybe Thomas Fox can take advantage of that through the right side. We'll see here. Payoff pitch on its way. And that one is going to miss, ball 4. And that will keep the inning alive. So Fox does extend the inning, and that'll bring up Casey Karras. He has one of only 2 hits for the River Bandits thus far, and it was a 2-run home run back in the first inning. He's seen just 2 pitches in this game, both of them from Cam O'Brien. A home run and a ground out to first. We'll see what he does here now, facing a new pitcher in Jason Arndt. And he swings and misses on the first pitch, a fastball. So the inning is extended now. Runners at first and second. River Bandits. Carter Smith out at second. Still the responsibility of the starter, O'Brien. He walked after the home run from Brantley Cutler. That one swung on, hit to the right side. Gloved by the second baseman, and the throw will be in time. Ortiz, it was first baseman Dixon. So the River Bandits will strand 2 runners on base. But that will do it as we go to the top of the 4th inning. It's a 6-5 lead for Tarboro. As you're watching the 2020 CVCL tournament here from Tarboro Municipal Stadium. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Like Page along with you here as we get set to kick off the top of the 4th inning. Back out for his first full inning of relief. It'll be Eric Miles. He took over for Andrzejczyk there in the 3rd inning. And he will face the number 9 batter, Josh Harvey. Catcher that took over for the starter, Sean Roseborough. And he homered in his first at bat. Called strike here. As that came against the starter, Andrzejczyk, who gave up a pair of solo home runs. This one fouled out of play. Count 0-2. For Miles, it was a good appearance out of the bullpen for him to get his team out of that 3rd inning. Came in and faced 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. Struck out Creech and then Vodort. This one swung on, hit out to left. And that one will be caught as Smith out there will make the catch. As that'll be an F7 to get things underway. So that'll send it back to the top of the order. Jack Hicks, 0 for 1 in the game with a walk. As he will step into the left-handed batter's box. Against the reliever, Miles. Miles delivers. And fastball here will miss high for a ball. Hicks struck out to start off the game here tonight. It was a looking strike number 3 and then walked. This one's a ball. And then he was a force out at second, 4-6 on a fielder's choice in the 3rd inning. And that was before all of the runs were scored. 3 straight runs scored. Here's a strike call. As Barber, Ortiz, and Dixon all came around to score. That helped at the time give the Fungo a 5-4 lead. There's one close, but no call from the umpire. So the count now 3-1. But again, it was a big 2-run home run off the bat of Brantley Cutler that has currently given the River Bandits a 6-5 lead. Here's a 3-1 pitch from Miles. He falls off the mound, and that'll be a one-out walk. So that will be the second time Hicks has worked a walk. And that will bring up Logan Barber. He has flied out to center, reached on a fielder's choice, also come around to score a run. We also saw him advance a base on a balk call. That was against the starter, Andrzejczyk. Miles delivers. Fastball, that'll paint the outside corner. Good for a called strike. So since coming in for Miles, a pair of strikeouts, a walk, a fly ball to a left field. Throw over, had the first movement from Hicks towards second, but he gets back in with no tag applied. Again, 7 hits in this ball game for the Fungo, 2 hits for the River Bandits. And that'll miss over to the left-handed batter's box. Catcher Smith will go through the signs. Miles delivers. That one fouled, and it comes right back down. That hit off the facade of the stands and made its way right back to the batter, Barber. So the count of ball and 2 strikes. 1 away here, top of the 4th inning for the Fungo, trailing by 1. Now that one swung on, and that'll be fouled on the right field line. Logan Barber getting some good swings in here. Alex Ortiz in the on-deck circle. He's 1 for 2 in the game. And that one fouled into the netting. 3 consecutive pitches fouled off here by Logan Barber. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Smith goes through the signs. Runner leads at first. And we'll have another 1-2 offering. That one is fouled at the plate. And the 4th straight foul ball. Here in a battle between Logan Barber and Eric Miles. Runner over at first is Jack Hicks, the leadoff hitter. He's been on base twice tonight, stranded at first. And here's the pitch swung on. Chopper to short. Flip to second. Turn to first. Not in time. They call the runner Barber safe as he was hustling down the line. And so it'll be another fielder's choice as Barber will reach. So Hicks for the second time tonight has been a force out at second, this time 6-4. We'll just hope that history doesn't repeat itself. Last time that happened in the 3rd inning, and that sparked 3 consecutive runs to be scored by the Fungo. Dixon in the on-deck circle. He's 2 for 2 with 3 RBIs. Definitely would love to end the inning here and leave him in the on-deck circle if you were Miles. Count even at a ball and a strike. Two away. The runner at first now is Barber after the fielder's choice. Second time tonight he's reached on a fielder's choice. Here's the 1-1. That one gets away from the catcher Smith, but right to his side, so nowhere to go for the runner Barber. Count 2-1. Here's the 2-1. That one swung on and tipped into the glove of the catcher Smith. So that'll even the count up here. 2 balls and 2 strikes. With 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Fungo with the tying runner at first. Miles trying to see if he can get out of the inning. Strand the runner. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and there's strike 3 on the inside part of the plate. And that will end the inning as Ortiz is down looking on strikes for the second time tonight. A runner is stranded on first. And that will send us to the bottom of the fourth inning, a one-run game. Winner advances to tomorrow. The loser will have to play to stay alive here tonight. Following the conclusion of this game, we're scheduled for 7. We go to the bottom of the fourth. We'll step aside. You're watching the 2020 CVCL tournament here from Tarboro, North Carolina. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Page along with you here as we get set for the bottom of the fourth inning. Zach Whitaker, the third baseman, he'll step in. Reached on an error by the shortstop in his first at-bat, scored a run, and then walked in the second inning, but was caught stealing to end the inning. Fouls this pitch off as he faces the reliever, Jason Arndt, for the Fungo. So barring any pinch hitters, it's scheduled to be Whitaker, Smith, and Riddick. Chops this one foul at the plate. He's quickly behind 0-2. In the score 6-5. Whitaker trying to become a leadoff base runner for the River Bandits. And he can't hold up on the pitch there. And so that'll be a strikeout for Whitaker to start out the inning. So that'll bring up Trayvon Smith. He is 1 for 2 tonight with a single and a fly out to center. The only hit for the River Bandits that has not left the ballpark. The other 2 hits have been home runs. 2-run home run from Casey Karrasch and then 2-run home run from Cutler. Pitch here will miss. For Smith, it was an infield single in the first, and then he flied out to center to get the second out of the second inning. Swings and misses here. Fastball low in the zone over top of it. Gage Riddick in the on-deck circle. Trayvon Smith ready. He's in the left-handed batter's box. And that'll be a called strike on the outer half of the plate. A little bit of movement to that one from Art. And fastball here, chopped to short, a little bit of a high hop. The throw is going to be in time, as the 6-3 putout will be the second out of the inning. So that'll bring up Gage Riddick. So that will bring up the designated hitter. He has walked twice tonight, scored 1 run. Trying to see if he can reach base for a 3rd time as the first pitch misses outside of the zone. This will be his first time, though, facing Arndt, as his first 2 at-bats came against the starter. This one hit right towards the shortstop. That one gloved, a low throw, but a nice scoop at first. And the out is made as Hicks with the low throw, but Dixon able to save his shortstop, and it's a 1-2-3. Bottom of the 4th inning on the 6-3 putout. And that will send us to the top of the 5th. We're through 4 complete. Here from Tarboro Municipal Stadium in Tarboro, North Carolina, the 2020 CVCL tournament between the Tarboro River Bandits and the Wake Forest Fungo. A 6-5 lead for the River Bandits.
Leading off the top of the 5th inning for Fungo, number 6, first baseman Bobby Dixon.
And we get set here for the top of the 5th inning. And it'll be the first baseman, Bobby Dixon, to step in. He is 2 for 2 on the night with 3 RBIs, including a 2-run home run. For the Fungo, as he will face the reliever, and Eric Miles. Strike called here. This will be the first time for Dixon facing Miles. Tips this one into the glove of the catcher, Smith. And the count 0-2. There's the pitch. That one swung on, skied in the air. And this one called for by the shortstop, and the shortstop will make the catch, as that's Jarman. So another one for Jarman down the left field line. As that will be the first out. So that'll bring up Justin Bowers, the designated hitter. He's 1 for 2 on the night. RBI single in the 3rd innings, also struck out swinging. And also a stolen base. To his credit, he bats here where the base is empty. There's a called strikeout in the outer half of the plate. Jordan Payne in the on-deck circle. And there's strike 2. For Miles, his 2nd full inning of relief after he took over for the starter. Andrzic back in the 3rd inning. That one misses, so the count now a ball and 2 strikes. He took over with just 1 out in that 3rd inning, got back-to-back strikeouts. Here's the 1-2. That one is skied in the air over towards the 3rd base side, and that one will get out of play. So the count will hold to the ball and 2 strikes. With 1 away. A 6-5 lead for the Tarboro River Bandits. They had a 4-1 lead. Lost that shortly with a 5-4 score, but then rallied for 2 runs. Well, the count now 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's the pitch. That'll miss inside. Almost caught the hands of Bowers. Bowers trying to reach base for the second time tonight. See if he can be a 1-out base runner for the Fungo. Miles sets out the mound and delivers. That one swung on. That one hit to left. That one back at the fence, and that one is gone. A solo home run off of the 3-2 pitch for Justin Bowers. His second hit of the night, 3rd home run of the game for the Fungo, and we are all squared 6-6. So he did not mistake on the 3-2 pitch, and he is going to tie up the game. Here for the Fungo in the top of the 5th inning. So that'll bring up the right fielder, Jordan Payne. And there's a called strike. Payne is 2 for 2 in the game with a RBI single and a double. Hitting out of the number 6 spot in the lineup. That'll miss up and in the fastball. Here's the 1-1. And that'll be a called strike. Count now 1-2. Peyton Creech, the center fielder in the on-deck circle. 1 away here in the inning. And fastball called for strike 3 on the outer half of the plate. And that'll be a looking strikeout for the second out. So that's the 4th strikeout for Eric Miles. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Peyton Creech, 0 for 2 on the night, a strikeout and a ground out to second. And actually, Creech was the first batter that Miles faced back in that 3rd inning. Takes a called strike 1 here. There's the 0-1. That one swung on. That's given a ride out to left, but that one will be caught on the leaping effort by Smith. And that will end the inning. But the Fungo tied up on the solo home run off of the bat of Justin Bowers, and we're even at 6-6. As we will go to the bottom of the 5th inning here in Tarboro, North Carolina, the 2020 CVCL tournament. As you're watching live here from Tarboro, North Carolina.
Bandits, number 11, right fielder, Bradley Cutler.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dick Page along with you here as we get set for the bottom of the 5th inning. for the Tarboro River Bandits, now seeing the game tied 6-6. It will be their 6, 7, and 8 batters as Brantley Cutler will step in to lead things off. First pitch he sees will miss low inside. And with his 2-run home run, back in the 3rd inning, he had untied the ball game for the River Bandits to give them their 6-5 lead. This one swung on. That one's hit out to right center. And that one is at the wall, and that one is gone. Second home run of the game for Brantley Cutler. And just like that, it's now 7-6. So now both teams with 3 home runs in the game as they're going to give him the big fork. And that will give the River Bandits a 7-6 lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And that'll bring up Carter Smith. This one will catch the home plate umpire. So the count will be 1-0. So just 4 hits in this game for Tarboro, but 3 of them have been home runs. And this one's going to get to the backstop by the catcher. So Carter Smith ahead in the count 2-0. He has walked both times tonight, trying to see if he can get on base for a 3rd time. And this one will miss inside. The count is 3-0. So now Brantley Cutler joins C.J. Martin as the only player so far here in the CVCL tournament to have multi-home run games. There's a 3-0, and that one is swung on. That'll be fouled. Down the right field line for Martin yesterday, though, was a home run in Game 1 and a home run in Game 2 for his Carolina Pirates. Here for Cutler, both come in this game. That one is swung on, skied in the air. That'll be fouled. And just like that, we go from 3-0 to 3-2. Nobody out but a run in on the leadoff solo home run from Brantley Cutler. 3 RBIs for him in the contest. Here's the payoff pitch. That one is swung on. Hit to the shortstop. The throw will be in time as Hicks able to make the clean throw for the first out, 6-3. So that will bring up the center fielder, Philip Boykin. Boykin would love to turn his night around. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, including a strikeout looking against the reliever Arndt. He takes a called strike here. Boykin has struck out swinging, also struck out looking. He swings at this one. He gives that a ride out to center field. Going back for the center fielder. He's got a play on it, though, at the warning track. And that will be a loud second out as Boykin almost was able to turn his night around and give his team a 2-run cushion. So that will bring up the shortstop, Grant Jarman, for the River Bandits. With 2 away. As the River Bandits have retaken the 7-6 lead. As the long ball is what has established the lead lately here for both teams. This one will miss inside to Jarman. He is 0 for 2 in the game, a strikeout and a fly ball to right. Arndt sends on the mound, delivers. And that one misses inside. The count 2-0. Here's swung on. That one snuffed by the first baseman. The toss to his pitcher. And a nice job by Arndt there covering the bag as the pitcher able to race over after the first baseman Dixon with the backhand stop. So the leadoff home run gives the River Bandits the 7-6 lead. Arndt responds nicely with 3 consecutive outs. And we will go here to the top of the 6th inning. A 1-run lead for the River Bandits as you're watching the 2020 CVCL tournament. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Doug Page along with you here as we get set for the top of the 6th inning. Here in game number 1 of 2 scheduled games here in Tarboro, North Carolina at the 2020 CVCL tournament. Game number 3. Have a new pitcher into the game for Tarboro as it'll be number 36, Jordan Leggett. Out of Pitt Community College, he's the 3rd pitcher of the game, takes over for Eric Miles.
Leading off the top of the 6th inning for Fungo, number 13.
It looks like we'll get a pinch hitter here for the Fungo, as it's going to be
number 36, Jordan Leggett.
Number 13, as that is Tyler Vaughn. So Tyler Vaughn looks like he will pinch hit here for Braxton Boddert. And so it'll be a new pitcher and a new batter here to start off the top of the 6th inning. Righty-righty matchup. And that'll be in there for a called strike. There's Tyler Vaughn out of William Peace. As losing that one in the sun was Leggett. Couldn't see that one thrown back from his catcher, Smith. Here comes the 1-1. That's a fastball in there for a strike. So Leggett will try to see if he can keep his team on top here, 7-6. As we work here in the top of the 6th inning, getting late. Remember, just scheduled for 7 innings in our contest. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one is swung on, hit out to right, and that one will be caught out there and right by Cutler.
Number 3, catcher, Josh Harvey.
So an F9 will be the first out of the inning. And that will bring up the catcher, as it'll be Josh Harvey. 1 for 2 in this game with a home run and a fly out to left. First pitch from Leggett. That one is going to be a cue shot. That'll be a single. As that one was off of the handle of the bat. Second hit of the game for Harvey. A single. As he will reach first, so that will be the 9th hit of the ball game for the Fungo. Should be back to the top of the order here, as it should be Jack Hicks to step in. Hicks has been on base twice. He has struck out, walked twice, but he has also been out at second base twice on a pair of force outs. 4-6 and 6-4, as this one fouled out of play. Both times it's been when Logan Barber has been up and hit a ground ball up the middle, but unfortunately both times the River Bandits have been unable to turn a double play. Both times Barber has reached. So we've got one out here. Top of the 6th inning, runner at first. Fungo trailed by a run. This one will miss. As the count evens up at the ball and a strike. Third pitcher of the night. In his first inning of work here is Jordan Leggett. Took over for the reliever Eric Miles for the River Bandits. Righty-lefty matchup. Here's the 1-1. That one swung on. Up the middle. Shortstop will step on the back. Throw to first in time. Double play. Is the 6-4 double play. Ends the inning, and that'll get the crowd going. So that will end the top of the 6th. As we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. As Tarboro with a 7-6 lead will step aside as you're watching the 2020 CVCL tournament here live from Tarboro, North Carolina. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Page along with you here as we get set for the bottom of the 6th inning. The Tarboro River Bandits a chance to see if they can add some late insurance to their 7-6 lead, with a chance for the winner to move on to game number 6, which will be played Friday night. And the winner of this game will face the top-seeded Fuquay-Varina Twins after their win last night. The loser, unfortunately, will be right back in action in game number 4. And the loser of this game will face the Carolina Thunder, as they lost yesterday in our opener. So we will get underway here in the bottom of the 6th. Stepping in to lead things off, top of the order, as it'll be the second baseman, Thomas Fox. As that one is in there for a called strike to Fox. Fox has been on base all 3 times tonight. He has walked, reached on an error, and reached on a drop third strike. He's also scored a pair of runs. And there's another fastball pumped in for a strike. Back out there for the Fungo, their reliever, Jason Art. Where's number 34? Came in for the starter, Cam O'Brien. That was back with nobody out and a runner on base in the 3rd inning. This one swung on, and that one is going to be caught. Is leaving his feet. There was the right fielder, Payne. He comes up with the catch. And that'll be an F9 to start the inning. So that'll bring up Casey Karras for the River Bandits. 2-run home run is also grounded out to first, grounded out to second in this one. Karras out of Messiah. Watches this one miss slow and away. And that is actually the first pitch that he has taken tonight. he takes another one in the count 2-0. Before this at-bat and 3 previous at-bats, he had just seen 4 pitches in 3 at-bats. There's the 2-0. And that'll be taken for a strike. Harris trying to see if he can maybe give some insurance to his team here with the top of the 7th looming. This one swung on, hit out to right, and that'll be caught. Almost misplaying it was Payne, but he'll make the acrobatic catch out in right. That'll be the second out. Back-to-back flyouts to right for the River Bandits. So that will bring up Zach Whitaker. Whitaker has been on base twice tonight. He's reached on an error, walked, also struck out swinging. As he will step in with the bases empty and 2 away. Here's the offering from Art, and that'll miss out the outer half. So that'll be ball 1. Should Whitaker reach to keep the inning alive? Trayvon Smith. And the on-deck circle. There's a fastball for a called strike. Evens the count out. 7 runs off 4 hits for the River Bandits. 6 runs off 9 hits. That one hit down the third base line, and that one going to be called foul. Down the line. There's the River Bandits fans wanted that one to be a fair ball down the line. So the count will be a ball and 2 strikes for Zach Whitaker. Almost had extra bases for the River Bandits. Here with 2 outs in the inning. Going to be playing the bottom of the 6th inning. Winner moves on to the winner's bracket game tomorrow night against the Fuquay Arena Twins. The loser right back in action against the Carolina Thunder. One-two pitch on its way from Art. Here's the offering, and that one is low. Into the dirt. Count will even up 2 balls and 2 strikes. Four hits in this game for the River Bandits. 3 have been home runs and then an infield single. Here's a 2-2 again. And that's a called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. And Whitaker is down looking on strikes. So it's a 1-2-3. Bottom of the 6th for Art and the Fungo. And now we go to the top of the 7th. The River Bandits looking to try to close it out and move on to the winner's bracket. Game 6 tomorrow night here at the Tarboro Municipal Stadium. We'll send this one to a break as you're watching the 2020 CVCL tournament. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Doug Page along with you here as a new pitcher into the game for the River Bandits will be number 39, as it'll be Troy Britz out of Central Florida, as he will look to try to close it out here for the River Bandits. And he will face Logan Barber here in the 7th. That one swung on, hit to second, and there's the first out on the first pitch. 4-3 on the putout. So that'll bring up Alex Ortiz, the second baseman, with one quick out here in the inning. So we'll see here what Ortiz can do. There's a called strike from Britz. Britz, the fourth pitcher. Again, a 7-6 lead here for the River Bandits. That one will miss low. Britz takes over for Jordan Leggett. Leggett, who worked the 6th inning. This one is skied in the air, and that one fouled out of play. The count now 1-2. So for Britz, looking to try to pick up the save, as Jordan Leggett stands to get the victory. And that one will miss. And here's the 2-2. That's in there for a called strike 3. And that'll be the second out of the inning. So now the River Bandits 1 out away. They're from picking up the 7-6 victory, but it's going to be a big bat of Bobby Dixon. A 2-run home run, an RBI single, and a pop-up to short. So a solo shot is all he needs. There's a strike to start it out. And that one is a laser down the third base line. Almost took the third base coach's head off. But the count now 0-2. Potentially just a strike away here from Troy Britz from sending his team to the winner's bracket tomorrow night. Here's the 0-2, and that one swung on. Hit to short. The glove, the throw. It's low, but scooped by the first baseman. And the River Bandits win 7-6 on the 6-3 putout. So that will do it, as that'll be a final 7-6. So for the Fungo, they will go to the loser bracket game, and they'll have to get right back into action. So it'll be a save for Troy Britz. As he comes in and closes things down for his team, works a 1-2-3. Top of the 7th inning. As that will do it in this one. So 7-6, the final. Get you a look here at the final line score. As again, 7 runs on just 4 hits for the River Bandits, but it's enough as they pick up the win for Wake Forest. They have 6 runs and 9 hits, 2 errors in the field, and they are the losers in our game number 3 here in the 2020 CVCL tournament. So taking a look here at the updated bracket, tomorrow night's second game will be the winner's bracket game between the Fuquay Arena Twins and the Tarboro River Bandits. The top 2 teams from the regular season in the CVCL. And our game coming up here shortly will be the losers bracket game. And it'll be the Carolina Thunder taking on the Wake Forest Fungo to try to keep one of their hopes alive to play in tomorrow's opening game at 5 o'clock. So that'll do it for our broadcast here. We'll take a break. We'll step aside. We'll come back, start a new one. We'll have Game 4 for you here from the Tarboro Municipal Stadium in Tarboro, North Carolina. We thank you again for tuning in. This is Doug Page. Again, 7-6 winners are the Tarboro River Bandits over the Wake Forest Fungo here from Tarboro, North Carolina.